Hey guys, it's Wednesday morning. We have 30-mile-an-hour winds, which is probably nothing compared to where some areas are. But if you see those trash cans, let me see here. I'm backing out. I gotta back out at an angle so I don't take a trash can with me down the street. The green one flipped over with all our garden clippings. It was only maybe a quarter full. I gotta make sure nobody's pulling around the corner. But that trash can, the green one, I gotta watch this thing when I'm pulling out. I gotta make sure I don't rip my daughter's fender off over there. So, anyway, today we got that microwave and that closet. I swept it all up. You can see my broom and the broom's there with the. I washed it all out. I had to wash her broom out and her scooper. It got really bad. You know how that garden clippings are. Anyway, we'll be there in about 4 or 5 minutes. We're just down the street from them. All right, guys, we're here. We're gonna go up to that front unit, top unit, to do the closets later. But right now, we're gonna go to the bottom unit right there where Vinny is in that doorway. All right, what's happening when they turn it on and they open the door? It blows a fuse. But I'm going to explain where you should always stop it first. That shouldn't cause the issue, but for the radiation purpose, when it's going, you should never do this. So, anyway, we're going to switch it out rather than have it repaired, I guess. That's what the owner wants to do. Alright guys, Vinny's going to open this before we tear this one out because we don't know if this one's damaged before we rip everything out. Alright guys, he's going to put the GFCI in there. After, we're just going to check everything. We checked everything. Nothing's damaged. Everything looks good. Check it for damage, Vinny. Get all that out. Looks good. Looks really good. Okay, I'm going to start taking trash. Then he's going to clear out the top of that shelf right there. Yeah. And we'll go from there. Grab my impact. Alright, Vinny's going to grab his impact so we can get this out. Here's everything. Got everything laid out here. So, we went through it to make sure nothing was damaged. Everything is beautiful. Alright, and we don't set it on the bottom where your filters go or the top. We only do the back unless we need to change the motor where it blows down or blows out rather than in and up. You have to do that sometimes. I think this one comes with the blower already blowing to the face right here. We'll find out. I'll plug it in before I'll just read the instructions and make sure that it's blowing the right way because I don't see any ducking here. I didn't even look, guys. Yeah, no ducking. So it's ductless. So the air is going to come out somewhere on the top. On this one, it's right there on the top, the vents right there. On this one, let's see here, guys. Yeah, same thing. It blows out the top there. So it's probably already geared, but I will make sure. Okay, guys, I was wrong on the radiation part. It says that you can open it while it's still running, and it cuts, and you're instantly safe, I guess. But it says it will wear out all the safety switches. You need to stop it first. You can do it on occasion, but not all the time. All right, Penny, here you go, son.
My extension is 5152.
I took out the cover and it's removable.
52.
Okay.
No, 52. 5152.
I don't want this falling on you.
Oh, thank you.
And then our
You're so
call
loving,
customer
baby.
service.
Such a loving guy. Yeah.
That's toll free.
I wish you saw that more often.
1888.
How would you mind that?
1843.
Okay.
43. 1843. And then write down.
Oh, there's three. Jesus.
Oh, whatever.
That's a different number to activate. So this is the VIP number for customer service. That number's only for customers. So that's your identifying to as a customer.
We're good.
You could always call, yeah,
Yeah,
the
we're
one I
good.
gave you, the one, that's your
We're gonna go
customer
from here to
service
here?
number.
Just or straight out?
Straight out.
Okay, you go. You
That's
take the
your
lead
number to
backwards.
get ahold of anything.
Okay, I got mine.
The other
Record
number,
now.
yeah, don't worry about the 785, that's our actual department. You can always call that and ask them to speak with me as well, but the 888-684
No,
will be
it's
for
got a
free.
fucking
That's
pulse
customer
in
service.
Ready? On.
Yeah, you can always call us back, yeah.
Okay, you go. Hold on a minute. Got it?
Yeah.
Got it? Alright guys, this is not the same. This has 4 and this has 2. This is bigger than this one, so it's not like we could bend those off and leave it. We have to change it. Also, the holes up here, this one comes out, so we're gonna have to put the template up there.
$89.99.
Over there, there's the template, and we're gonna use that and get it placed. All right, guys. And remember, guys, I have plenty of videos with duct and ductless. If you need to learn how to do it and you want to try it on your own, this is going to be a fast one. But if you need detail, I've got detail on both models, duct and ductless.
There's the middle.
Okay, then he's gonna mark the middle, and he's also gonna score the line, just so we can see where the new one hits, and it gives us a little bit to reflect on this, huh?
At the bottom, just in case.
Yeah, just so you don't want to put a line on the bottom, and then you start mixing yourself up, and you might see it. So you only do the top. All right, guys. A lot of people overlook this. Before you cut this template right here, before you cut that, you have to measure this, because this is made to go up to here. So Vinny is going to cut. I'm not sure where he's going to cut. He does all this. I've done it in the past for years, but I don't have to retain this kind of information in my head no more because I got Vinny. So we'll wait, but he's going to measure this to make the proper cuts on this template. So we'll see how he does that. All right, guys, what are you doing here?
I'm gonna measure this back piece of wood. Now we want to put this on top in there.
What do you mean the back piece?
That piece of wood.
Oh, the thickness of
Yeah.
it? Oh, only the thickness, not the depth. That's right, I remember. Guys, I don't need to retain this.
Thickness
I used
of
to,
the wood.
me and Alicia used to sling these up, maybe 1 or 2 a month, but now I don't have to retain it.
So I'm
I
gonna
got this
measure
big boy right here.
Look, I'm gonna measure this. It's the same as that. That's 1/2 inch. Here's the back side. They have 1/2 inch, so I'm gonna cut on that black.
Oh,
line.
okay, so you got to
So I
cut
can
on the
fit it.
back template. Okay,
Yeah.
well, let them get that done. Guys, when you're cutting this, it has to be precise. It can't be no sloppy ass
Can't
shit.
even be 1/16 off.
It can't even be a 16th off. It has to be precision, because then it'll sit crooked and you're trying to balance it. Then your screws on top, when you drill your new screws for the microwave, they'll be off. What the fuck you laughing
No, it doesn't need to be precise.
It was
Just on the
precision to
line.
me.
On the line.
On the line. Well, it looked precision to me, like a skilled surgeon, a brain surgeon.
No.
All right, guys, he's gonna do the other sides. What's next? What are you cutting next?
I'm just gonna cut this just so it fits nicely.
Right on the line.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then
The
cut
edges.
the little edge, and then
Oh,
that should
okay.
sit nicely in there.
All right. All right, guys, he's cutting the other side of it. He's standing right on the line, man. Got to be precise. Okay, what's
So
up?
the only thing about this is when you put it in the pocket, you're gonna be placing it like that.
All right. So what do you do?
Oh shit. So I put it in like this.
Okay. Oh, you can see the lines underneath.
Well, that's what I'm gonna explain. So I'm gonna put Sharpie marks on those. That way it bleeds through the paper. And once
Oh,
it's
that's
there,
a good
it
idea.
goes through.
Perfect. See, guys, I don't have to keep this shit in my head anymore. I can just do what I do. Which is what, Vinny? Nothing nowadays?
Yell at me.
Yell at you? Do I do that good?
Yeah.
Okay, as long as I'm doing it good. Okay? There's your paper right here. It's all cut perfectly. You did a good job, like a surgeon, like a brain surgeon. Alright guys, he holds it up. He's doing it different today because he don't have a Sharpie, so he's just holding it up to the sunlight,
There's your teeth.
and he's bleeding through, and he can see it. He's marking it all from the back. Alright, you got them all marked, or what?
1, 2,
And what about the cord hole?
1, 2. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, now he's
All
going
good.
to do the cord hole right there. So. These are little tricks of the trades, guys. Alright, once he gets it in there, I'll show you. Okay guys, he put it up there, the sides are overlapping. You can almost cut it anywhere on the sides you want, as long as you don't cut off your marks. As long as you don't cut these, you can cut this thing all the way up. You can have it short here, short here. As long as you get the center on the center, you're good to go, guys. So he's just gonna, you're not chomping off the pencil mark. No, pencil mark's right there. Cool. Okay, once he gets it laid in and center, I'll show you. Alright, this is what we're talking about. You can cut the sides any way you want, but you just gotta find the center. There's a center. He's got a center line there. Now he can drill his new holes, and his new cord hole right here. None of it's matching. See, it's solid there. Right here, it's solid. I might have knocked you off a little bit, Vinny, but and here, see, the holes are way over here. So this template has to be all re-drilled for the new one. And you trying to find the same old shit never happens, especially if they're past 5 or 6 years old. I'm not gonna say never, but you know, sometimes. Most of the time we end up doing a new template. Okay guys, he starts off with a small pilot hole once he gets it where he wants it. This looks a little off right there.
No, it's just paper.
Oh, okay.
I got my three marks.
Okay, cool. Okay guys, he's gonna drill through those.
Here's the 2-inch hole saw.
That's gonna be the 2-inch hole saw part. Where it's off, so we're gonna have to elongate that hole for our cord. So we'll just run a hole saw, bigger hole saw than the last guy because we couldn't even get the cord out of it. So we're gonna go bigger, and then he's gonna do the 2 bolt holes, and then he's gonna put the right size. I think they're 3/8 or 5/16.
3/8.
Yeah, he'll have to use this first, and then use 3/8 on the thing here. We'll let him get it done. All right, guys, he's drilling a 3/8 hole. Make sure that's cardboard. Yeah, it's all good. You got it mostly covered. And then we'll get a vacuum with a brush on it and vacuum this stuff. But you got most of it. He does the pilot hole first because you can't get that big drill bit without bottoming out or the corner. So if he kind of marks it and does a small pilot hole, then he can go to the bigger. What is that? 3/8?
3/8.
See how far those holes are? Ream that one a little bit since it's been kind of going to the left. And you know what? We'll put a big fender washer.
Oh, we have up there.
Huh?
We have those.
We have fender washers?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright guys, let's see what happens here. Alright guys, that's going to be for the electrical. So he's going to go in with what, a 2-inch? 2-inch hole saw. That way we don't. The other guy, we couldn't even get it out, man. We had to like fight to get it out. I don't know why somebody would leave it for the next guy, but we don't. We'll make it easier on ourselves and the next guy. What, 10 years from now? Might be you. You'd be saying, "Hey, glad I drilled that hole bigger."
Now it's on the other side. You're gonna start making it on the other side.
Hey, you got my phone set. It usually it's not supposed to.
I haven't touched shit.
Anyway, you fix that for me.
I did. Now you fixed it.
No, but it usually goes to that right above the 6 default.
Number 1.
Yeah, but it doesn't go there default.
It does now.
No, it doesn't.
Watch. Canceled.
Alright, he's right. It goes to 1 default. I figured.
Video your fingers and video mine. Sausage finger.
I don't have sausage fingers. They're a little swollen right now because of the wristband, but they're not sausage. These are sausage. Now the reason why he's switching to the top is because if you drill it all the way through, you might splinter it. This way he does half this way and half the other way, and you get no splinters.
If I could, it doesn't fit.
Okay, then run her up. Hope for no splinter. Well, our cabinet guys, but just go slow. Okay, there it is, guys. Hopefully it'll all match up when now we got to do the bottom. That's about the same amount of work there. All right, guys, I had to go up to the upper unit just to make sure everybody's there for the next job. And Vinny drew his line with the template. Where do you got it? See how much lower it's coming, guys? But he's centering it. But the new mark is a little bit, the new one's a little bit lower. So I'm going to let him concentrate on this because that way we don't have to take that out and do it again. All right,
I
guys.
probably get a level on this, huh? It's pretty
Well,
level.
we can put one in and then
It's
we'll
level.
put a level on it.
So on this left-hand side, you see this A?
Yeah.
Put it in that hole, but anchor it that way. You see the line?
An angle?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Let's see if I can do this with it.
I got you.
Okay, I don't want it to go up or down, so I'm going to angle it, but
Yeah.
not up or down. Okay, here we go. I'll worry about those knobs if they're off after. I don't want to get the threads where it hits here because it'll move it up. You got to go right below the thread. I don't want to dent it up too much. Tell me.
You're good.
Okay, let's get a level for that, guys.
That's what they used to call.
Okay, guys, before you try to install this, always run your screws in first to make sure there's no boogers on the thread or that thread. Last thing you want to do is get this up and know you have a problem with one of those threads. And if you need to, you run a tap on that thread to clean it up, or you can run a tap in that hole and clean that one up. We always keep taps ready for these microwaves. That way, if there's a booger and it don't want to go, you're not up there trying to fight it and screwing it all up. So we check it first. Need be, we clean these threads up with a tap, and the same with the other. Okay, guys, so this, alright, I'm ready if you are. Alright, how do you want me to do this?
Carry this with me.
Let me take off my jacket.
Yeah. I'm gonna be on the. What side is comfortable for you?
Probably the
Looking
right
alright?
side. The
Okay.
right, yeah. Yeah, I'm always better on the right side.
Cool.
Can we
You're gonna have
put
to
that
hand
up
that to
there?
me? Oh, good idea. Good idea.
You want to put these up there?
That's why I hang out with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's who you hang out with.
Alright.
Look,
Yeah.
we'll go here. We're gonna both do this,
I just thought we'd go up.
and then.
I thought we'd go straight to it.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I said it here.
No. Me and you. Put it in, and then I'm gonna go up the ladder.
Okay. And then I'll hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't do the combats. We're doing one half.
Maybe we'll go from there first. Straight up? Okay, you ready? I'm ready when you are. Let me put this cord
You
in
want
front.
to go lap?
Hold on. There we go. Now I'm relaxed. Guys, don't put the filters in until this is installed because you can use the holes. Okay, I think I'm in. I'm in 100%. 100%.
You in?
Oh, you got it right the first time, Vinny. Oh, lucky bastard, you. Okay, I'll bring it down to where I can, where I feel comfortable. I don't want to go, because if you go too low with it, guys, you'll bend the clips here. There we go. He's pulling the cord through our new hole. Now, if the screws hold up, if the screws are in the right spot, we're good. Okay, that's it. Make sure these doors don't hit. Okay, we're good. Hit it, Vinny, hit it. I'm gonna vacuum all this up, guys. I got my vacuum with the brush. We put cardboard on it, but you know, shit still gets in between.
Let's go? Yeah. That's it.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna finger tight those, and then we don't put a drill on these guys. Don't go sticking the fucking drill on there. You'll strip the shit out. Just run it in by hand or run it in with your drill just till it's almost there. Snug, and then he'll do the rest with a hand screwdriver. And you see those big fender washers on there? That's good practice, guys. They'll sometimes come with them and sometimes they don't. Always keep fender washers on the truck. That way that screw, even though that screw's got a head, you want a big washer on it like that. I think he's got one on there. Yeah, see that big ass washer? It'll never come down. Alright guys, I'm gonna let him snug all that up, but we're not gonna start it up until we change the outlet. We're gonna do that first. Okay guys, Vinny's changing the GFCI hot because she's on the internet working, making a bunch of phone calls, so we don't want to interrupt her, so we're gonna try to Oh, did you see him jump? I stabbed him. He thought he was getting shocked.
You stabbed.
I didn't stab, I just went like this and you jumped.
Did you don't see it on the play-by? I stabbed him.
Alright guys, he's gonna put a GFCI in there and we'll see what it does. Alright, we'll let him concentrate. Those wires are like a snake, man. They're ready to strike. Okay guys, let's see what he's done. He's got the GFCI on. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, GFCI is on and it's green. So he's gonna plug it in and we're gonna run it through its paces. And then we're gonna peel all this plastic stuff off after. We leave all that on until we're done. All right, we're gonna fire it up. We're gonna put some water in. I don't like firing these up without something in it. All right, guys, we got that here all hooked up. We got a cup of water. I don't like to run these without some water in them. I don't know why, but go ahead and run it. Put it for 3 minutes. Alright guys, we'll let you know how it runs. We're going to do a 3 minute. I don't want you guys to sit here and get bored. Alright guys, we're going to... Okay guys, this will come out. If you want to stop that shit from happening, put a little silicone on the first 2 or 3. Sometimes you have to. I can fix this, guys, but I'll do it on my own time.
That's fine. We're good.
Okay, guys, I kept trying to get this on because we need it, but I was putting it on the regular way. But he says try it might be reverse threads, and he's right. It's reverse threads. It goes right on. But you need. I'm gonna put a little silicone on this when I get home and let it dry. That way it doesn't do that again. And you want silicone, not Loctite, because you want to be able to remove it in case you crack it. Then you can cut it below and then put that on. Okay, guys, the water got nice and hot. We ran it twice. Now we're putting everything back. That was up there. And then we'll go start the upstairs job. Everything's pretty clean. We're good. It's clean to begin with. It makes it easier. Alright guys, we're all done. Everything's in order. Then he took all the plastic, except we're leaving this plastic on right here. You might want it on. Our water's nice and hot. Look at this. This is why I wanted a handle on it when I test it. The thing's steaming. I don't know if you guys can see the steam. There's what the fuck are you doing? You don't want to mess with Okay guys, we dumped it all out. He's got it all done. We got the filters in now. You put these in last, guys, because you need the holes to grab. If you try to grab on them, you mess up your filters. So there's one thing I didn't check, guys, to make sure it's venting out and not up. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and run it, even though there's no water. It's just for a second. Oh yeah, it's venting up. Perfect. Kill it. We're good. All right, let's get upstairs and knock that job out, guys. All right, Vinny's getting everything ready. Look at this old track, guys. It's all buckled. Now the new door is going to start rubbing on the old door, so we're getting that out of here. And over here, see, they use these chicken shit braces right here. And you need the one that goes like that. Look at this. Same thing. I mean, if they give you an 8.5 foot pole, you should be able to use it. You shouldn't have to limit what you put in here. I mean, under, you know, I mean, you can. I mean, clothes-wise. I don't care if they're heavy jackets or nothing. What? Anyway, we're going to fix all this crap and get it right. They tried plastering it. Look. Anyway, we'll get it, and we'll get the shelf right as well. Let me see that shelf. It's coming away, too. We'll fix it all. First, we'll get the doors out, fix the door, this. Then we'll fix, look at this sloppy shit, guys. And it's not the owner. The owner just got this building. This is none of her doing. None of it. I don't think she'll accept shit like this. So I know it's not her, but she even told me, she says, this is how she just got it. So it's not her. She's got me now. So that just goes to show she's on the right track. I don't like tooting my own horn, but it's the truth. All right, guys. All right, guys. It's long enough. We always before we rip her crap out, we make sure that what we got's gonna work. That way we don't leave her with no closet doors sitting in that hallway over there. Anyway, let's go take a look at the other track, and
So
then I can just look at the other one and say nay or yay.
I know, but I'm inspecting like you said.
Okay.
You said go in there, inspect it, and make sure it's long.
All right. Let's go look at the other one. All right, we ordered this at Home Depot, guys. The owner's going to save the top track, and we're going to use the bottom, but for $69. When everybody for the bottom track and Contractors Warehouse, we called them and they could get it. I think theirs was like $50, but you take a week. Yeah, take a week, 2 weeks, like the Mirror did. So we didn't want to put her through that, so we got it at Home Depot with both pieces for almost $69. Okay, we're just gonna make sure that the bottom rail is looking good. Wouldn't that be something if I ripped all her shit out and this didn't fit? I've done that when I first began. I learned now to check shit before I rip shit out. Oh, that looks like it. See, this is the wood I don't think they had under it right here. That's why it buckled. You gotta have this wood right here.
This
Yeah.
looks like it.
Yep, this is 100% it.
Side.
Alright guys, look at that, that's perfect. Can't get no more perfect. The only reason this is all buckled out, that's the only reason, but if I was to bend that straight, man. Alright, we're good. I feel comfortable. Okay guys, we got the doors out. Look at that, ain't that nice? We took the CO detector off the wall so it doesn't bump the back. We'll put the CO on once we get there. So everything turned out good. This is the old door in front because this will go in first. It's the back. Okay, Vinny's gonna start playing with this. It's gonna be perfect once we get it in there.
We're gonna have to cut this.
I want to do one at a time.
No, we're gonna. Okay.
We don't have to cut nothing.
I was gonna cut this.
No.
Move it. Look.
It's in the holes here. You don't want to mess with that. Hey, you need to follow your father's orders.
Hey, quit being mean.
I'm a nice son of a bitch today. I'm a sweet little bastard to you right now.
Okay.
I've been nice the whole morning.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And don't be too sweet. You'll start getting diabetes.
Alright guys, we're going to figure this out. Alright guys, we're going to get rid of all these blocks. Because see, they're cracked. They didn't pre-drill them. And this is that compressed shit on top. This ain't real wood. Anyway, we're going to replace all of that. We're going to cut it here and here. Get that off. Get rid of that. And anyway, you'll see.
No?
What bracket?
We're gonna keep this on.
No, you're going to get rid of that shit.
Right
Look at
now?
that. Yeah, get rid of it.
Okay.
The only one I'm going to leave on for this moment is the middle, just for now. And guys, we don't have to mess with the end caps because they go in the poles in the wall here. So, but sometimes you do need those caps. Okay guys, rather than rip all this shit out of here, I've been beating it in. I'm just going to get rid of the caulking because it's solid underneath. It just looks like they had patched it with something. So we're just going to take the patching compound out and do what we got to do. We're going to make sure there's a stud there. I'm kind of thinking there's not. I think it's probably somewhere. Guys, you don't have to have the middle bracket perfect. It's a closet. It's more important to get that bracket and this wood on a stud. What they do is they put studs and then they put the bracket and they use the wood to secure the brackets. But I usually don't do that. I usually find a stud wherever it is. And if it's a little off, no big deal. Nobody's going to see us in the closet. It's better to have it on a stud. So if the stud ain't there, we're moving it to wherever the stud is. Because I like to go through the metal, through this, and into the stud. So Vinny's getting a stud finder. So we'll go with that when he gets here. And Alicia was so kind to come by and drop us off some drinks. I don't know what it is. I know what it is. But anyway, let's not talk about that shit. Anyway, she came by, dropped us off some beef jerky and some 0-calorie monster drinks. Oh, that's so healthy, 0 calories. Alright guys, I'm waiting for Vinny. Alright guys, he's cutting this here. Good deal. Okay, and then you'll just pull these finished nails out later. This usually, you can just, well, I don't want to mess this right up. If you wanted to, you can cut it at an angle. Whatever. He's going to dissect that thing. See, when you, if this is still good, which it is, this is just plaster where it ripped out and they puttied it. You can save your customer a lot of money by not messing with this and this if it's salvageable. If it isn't, like, you know that one video I put, like, in the beginning when I first started posting, we did a whole closet and we ripped it all out because it was bad. You know, we ripped that out. We ripped the shelves out. The shelf was broken. It's a good video from start to finish where we rip everything out and put it back. If you guys are interested in it, you'll find it. Anyway, he got that off. Where's the piece at? I forget.
What piece? Pizza?
The pizza. Oh, there it is. Got it out. Now he's going to take that out, and we're on our way for the repair. All right, guys, we're trying to find. We got one here, and he can't find another one. He's using his magnet to find the screws or the nails, but we got one there. See, so well, you can see that one, but we thought there'd be another one, but there isn't. There's only one in that damn thing. Yeah, see, guys, they only put one here. I'm sure they had that, but those came out. That's why we don't use nails, guys. We use screws. Yep, nails are the old days.
Use this piece of wood.
Yeah, right. All right, guys, we're going to start measuring up, trying to find the studs, and then we'll get back with you. He's going to cut wood 7 inches.
Or 7.5.
Yeah, he needs 4. Do 7. 7 is good. Or 7.5, please.
Just to cover those.
Yeah, to cover it. Yeah, we don't want this showing. So cut your wood to down here, 7.5. Okay, go do that. You'll need, and I'll explain what we're doing. 4. Get your drink before it gets warm. It's going to get warm over there. Okay, this is our plan. 1 in the middle, but it's not exactly the middle. 1 here. And then there's a stud here. But it makes no sense. It's better just to go ahead. There's a stud. There's always a stud in the corners. That's how you get your drywall to stick. Anyway, with that being, plus your framing strength. You have a stud going this way. And then on the wall coming this way, your stud's coming out this way. They're together. If you've ever seen a house when it's framed, you'll see how it goes. Anyway, so it makes no sense to go here. We have a stud here. Let's just bring this all the way, because eventually, if you hang shit, if this is your center and you start hanging shit here, this will go, and next thing you know, it's going to come out of here. And then you got a fucking problem, guys. So we're going to put a bracket here just to help this. And then, even though we got one here, we're going to do the same here, because if you start loading this up like this, it's going to bend and come right out of this hole. So we're just going to put a support here. That way, she'll never have to call us back for this kind of shit. She'll know she's got it good for a while. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 in the corner. Vinny's cutting the wood. We'll go ahead and then just cut it and put it on the... There you go. Just like a chop saw, guys. Alright, guys, he's gonna measure out 4. Look at that, guys. Remember Vinny was worried about that being too thick? Let me get another one. It's perfect. Okay, next time you poke me in the ass, huh?
Pencil?
There you go.
Thank you.
See, guys? It's perfect.
I did that just out of miracle.
Yeah, I thought you...
No.
I never know with this guy. I don't know why he likes screwing with me like that, but he needs to get a girlfriend. Anyway, see how flush it is? It's the right size, guys.
So I need 2 of these. Did you? Oh, you grabbed them.
You know where to get them.
Home Depot.
Okay, guys, when you're picking out your screw size, let me have that thing. He pre-drills them. He pre-drills the holes, guys, because you'll end up cracking it like they did. So we don't want to crack the wood, so we pre-drill them. But you got to go through the metal, and that metal right down there is just not even, it's a 16th at the most. So you got a 16th here, and then you got this, and then you got, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. All right, so with this here, he pre-drilled them, and then so they don't crack like the other one did over there. And then he's measuring the screw because you got this block. The metal's only a 16th of an inch, so you don't have to worry that. Yeah, which he's already deducting. Then you got a 1/2 inch of drywall. This is plenty to go into a stud. You don't want to go too long, guys, and hit something or go through the stud and the other. Yeah, you want to keep them, but you want at least a 1/2 inch to 3/4 buried into that stud.
Because
so
it's going to grab onto here. then go through drywall, and then re-grab on wood. So it can be like a single
Well, you can strip it out of there. You don't have to worry about that. That screw will eventually strip out if you tighten it up. You don't have to worry about that threading because you really don't want that threading. You want that to compress. So you want a big hole in it like you got, but not too big. You got the perfect size hole. Okay, guys, when you do the M1, he's going to go a little bit in an angle. I would move over and grab it. Yeah, there you go. Now go in an angle so you get that. That way when it goes in there, he can hit that stud because that stud only comes out about like that. So a slight angle. Alright guys, I just thought I'd show you that.
God damn it.
Between, I'm getting really old, between you and your mom stressing me out all the time.
Stressing you out. I stress relieve.
Yeah.
I don't stress you out.
Look at that, guys. He hit that stud.
Good thing I grabbed the wrong screws.
Yeah, right. Did you?
No.
Good. Good. He's just screwing with me. Dude, that's studs, guys. That'll never come out. And then we'll put one bracket here to support this right here so it doesn't ever pull out of here. So, alright guys, we'll let him finish up. Alright guys, he's going to do a quick cleanup. He's got all his blocks in. Hey, we'll patch those two little holes there. And that shit's all in the studs, guys. And then the screws, when we put our new bracket, guaranteed we're going to go through the bracket, through the wood, and into the studs. That way, your brackets aren't just holding on to this shit. You know. Come on, Benny. You got to move like twice as fast. There you go. Good job. Alright guys, I brought my screw bag in. He ran out. He's going with a little longer ones to get through the metal here. That way we hit that stud solid. It'll be alright. I can hold it up for you while you put the screw in.
Okay. With the camera?
Yeah, I can hold it with the camera.
Hold it.
Line it up in the center and then I'll push that up. But we gotta make sure this is down, and it is. You popped it anyway, so it's good. Let's get rid of this. And then what we'll do, guys, I'm gonna clean this up.
Yeah, let's do that.
And then I'll put some plaster. Okay, do this one first. We'll do this one last. We're gonna clean this shit up. Put it in and then plaster here. Lightweight spackle. My center? Yeah. Almost. Good. I'm pushing up through the bottom with my bad hand.
Yeah. You're in the wrong one.
Okay.
Oh, that's perfect.
Oh, ain't that some shit, guys? That's cool. Right through the metal, through the wood, and into the fucking stud. Okay, put the level on the bracket, though.
Yeah. That's why I did the bottom first.
Get that screw off of there.
Alright.
Okay, you want me to hold the drill? I can hold it.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's perfect. Run it in. Run it up so you bring it up. See, guys, when you're putting screws in, if you, like on that microwave, if you hit the top with the microwave, you'll move the bracket up. But in this case, we want to move this bracket up. So hit this, you want the screw threads hitting the upper part. That way it drags it in and a little more. More. Let it go. Let it galley. You got it. Perfect. Good job. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Oh, that hurt.
Don't do that.
Fuck. What's wrong with you? You think I'm stupid?
Yeah, look at you.
Pulling down. Okay. Anyway, we're gonna get this, guys. All right, guys. We did the same thing here. You don't go straight in and miss a stud. You want just go on an angle and catch that stud back there, because this is gonna. And I'll show you how I get these going. I take a pair of channel locks and I just drive them up. That way, I'm sorry, guys. Angles here. Over here, I use a pair of channel locks and I bend those up like that. Yes, I scuff up a little bit here, but I get some light touch up and put it up. I do what I got to do to make it right and tough. And then we'll put some screws in here as well. So he's going to knock those out. He's going to put them in an angle to catch the stud over there. And we're all good. Can I hold it? Or
Yeah,
no?
please do.
Okay, go ahead. Shit, well, that'll come out in 30 years. And that'll be in there for a good time. Look at that, guys. Nice, ain't it?
I tweaked it.
Yeah, ain't that good? Okay, guys, this is where it gets a little rough and unprofessional, but we do what we have to do to make that fit. Look at that. You're going to round that in. You want me to show you how I do it?
I usually go with that.
Yeah, no, I paint it. I was going to say you're slipping on the towel. There, look at that, guys. And then I just get my little white paint, my touch-up for enamel, and I just touch up the jaw marks. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to get it right. So we're rolling them. And then he's going to roll that one all the way up. Keep going. One smooth thing. Look at that. Ain't that sweet? And if you got a few marks there, you get your... I carry a white bottle, flat, enamel, same in black, and one other off-white, almond. You just touch it up. But now we can put our screws in there, our screws in here. Look at that. They're all snug, like custom fit right here. All right, he's going to put his little screws in there, and then he's going to put his little screws in here. Show him what you're using for screws. Guys, don't go sticking fucking sheet metal screws in here with the little drill tip, because it's not made for wood and they don't hold. Yeah, right. Fucking comedian, right? Trying to take my job.
Your job.
This is what we're using, wood screws, guys. You get the one with the trip for sheet metal and they don't grab the wood, but this is going to be perfect. Look. By the time you're through the metal, you know, it'll come about right there. Ain't that perfect? Here's one more in my hand if you want it. Okay, guys, we're gonna let him do since you did one here, finish this up so you can show them. Okay, see that? See how they grab? You put a sheet metal screw in there, it'll grab to a certain point and then it just starts stripping. The threads are not as coarse as a wood screw. What the fuck are you looking at me like that?
I can't look at my father like I'm proud.
Oh. Okay. I'll take that.
Myself.
Well, nothing wrong with that. Look at that, guys. And if it comes to the top, just get something and shave it.
No, these are meant for these.
Okay. I was testing them to make sure they were met. Okay, guys, you guys get the point here and here. And then look at that son bitch.
Hey, easy, dog.
I can't even rip it.
I know your hand. I don't want you hurting your other
Hey.
hand.
Alright, guys, you get the point. Alright, guys, he's getting that all done. Next is going to be this. Now, guys, you see how I'm guessing if maybe no wood under there because it's dimpled in. See how they tighten those screws? The flooring guy did that. I mean, he was the last one that pulled it out and put it in. And he should have told her, hey, your track ain't right. I put it in, but it ain't right. Get a new one. Then the mirrors wouldn't break. One was right in on top of the other. Anyway, this wasn't her flooring guy, by the way, guys. All this was done after before she bought the building, which wasn't just not too long ago. But anyway, she's fixing all this stupid shit. So anyway, there's either no wood under there or the wood is dropped. It's not thick enough and it's dropped between the flooring, and instead of being up level, we'll see. We'll know. No wood? Is that what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Okay, I say no wood too, but we both could be wrong. We'll find out.
Nah. Oh yeah.
He said to me, he goes, "Oh, you mean you think there's no wood? Okay, there's wood under it. You just gotta go opposite of me, huh?" Oh, let's see what's in there. I know if I don't keep the camera going and I break in between it, you're gonna think I did video magic. No wood.
Here, give me a piece of wood.
So we're gonna get no cuts out of this video on this part. We'll keep it going until the end.
We'll make sure of that.
What?
No cut, see?
Okay.
You know how people do the camera?
Okay. He's gonna make sure that I don't pull my funny business, which I don't do anyway.
What?
That's it.
Nah, you don't need to.
Come on, let me see.
Do the magic. There's wood there.
There's no wood. Look at that. Flip it over. Look at that, guys. What a shitty motherfucker this guy was. He knows we're supposed. A flooring guy knows what goes under this fucking track. Just a lazy bastard.
There's no. So the way they half-assed these.
Huh?
I can just do long screws and they'll catch anything, right?
No, you just want
Because we're on the second floor.
Well, on the second floor, you got wood. So you just want to go into the second floor, into the flooring, because you don't know where the studs are and you don't know where the plumbing's running.
Yeah.
So you just want to go into the wood floor and the subfloor. You don't want to go much past the sub.
So the wood usually on that.
3/4 usually.
Okay.
Sometimes if it's been a cheap build, it'll be half, but half usually they'll put 3/4, because when you walk on it, you don't want to wave in between your joists. When you got your ceiling joists or your floor joists, if it's downstairs, it's ceiling joists. If it's upstairs, it's flooring joists.
So
Whatever
you
you
see
guys.
this?
So you're gonna want to go through the flooring and into the subfloor. So this flooring's only maybe 1/4 inch. This vinyl shit. So I would say whatever.
I'm just trying to pick out the right screw.
Oh, I would just go with what they got there. That'll go through the flooring and into a stud.
This one?
Yeah, but you don't even. I always like to just put it, because the flooring eventually, guys, if you don't go through the flooring and into the subfloor, what'll happen is this shit's vinyl or whatever this phony shit is. It's not hardwood. If it's hardwood, you have no problem. But being that it's not, eventually this will buckle and the screws will pull out of this vinyl. So you got to go through the vinyl flooring and into the subflooring, the wood subflooring, and then you'll have a good job. All right, man.
I'm going to use these.
Yeah, so we're going to cut the track. I want a little tighter cut than what these fuckers did. Look at that. They left 1/4 inch. So add on, I want that wall to wall, but not touching. Okay, so whatever. You want to add 1/8 to that, I'll be satisfied.
1/4.
1/4 will be too much. Maybe 3/16 at the most. Okay, guys, I'll let you down. I was talking to the lady and I forgot to get him cutting it. I'll show you what he used to cut it. Hold on. First, he's going to sweep it all out. How's it fit? Nice?
Beautiful.
Okay, I'll just show you what he used to cut it. All right, this is what he used to cut it right there. You can cut it with anything you want, but this is what he likes to cut it with, guys. There's a piece he cut, nice and straight. There's the old bent track. Look at this son of a bitch. Ain't that some shit? Look at that. All bent up, warped up. Look at that. All right, I'm going to take all this shit to the trash can. Okay, guys, before you enter that, show them the wood.
Okay, give me a second.
I'm sorry, I was... See the wood, guys? Now what'll happen is, when he draws these down, you won't sink it. But, listen, he'll only... Once he drills this, he'll only use that to drive in the screw about this far. And then after that, he does it by hand. Because if you go using your rotary hammer on this, you'll surely dimple it. Yes, there's wood under it to keep it from happening, but you'll still make a big dimple around the screw right here. You don't want to do that. That's not professional. There we go.
This is for the.
Yeah. Now I like to go through the wood though, because I always go through the piece of wood in here, guys. Because if you just go straight in, yeah, you're good there. I don't worry about the floor.
Okay.
I only worry about the wood because if you guys don't pre-drill that little wood under there, it can split or it'll crack this way, and then you know it won't hurt anything. You can leave it in there cracked. In fact, some guys cut them short and then cut another piece and put it in there. You can have a seam, but not on the screw. You don't want this. You don't want to seam where the screw is. So you keep that from splitting where you put the screw by pre-drilling that wood. All right, guys, he's got it all done. Look at that. He drilled the extra hole. The extra hole. Look at that. Look at all that. That ain't going nowheres, guys. That's as solid as it can be. I think we're good. I don't want to waste her any time trying to patch all that. I mean, it's clothes are going to be there. I don't want to add another 15, 20 minutes to her bill. I mean, it's solid. It's good to go. We'll just go ahead. It's not, even if I put spackle, waste my time, it's still going to look a little. We're good.
That's good.
Yeah, could you please do me one favor though?
Clean the top off.
No,
Here. Can you take this?
that ain't what I want. I want you to take some caulking and just fill in these cracks, and that way it don't look like dog crap. I don't pull shit like that, baby.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought we
Okay.
were honestly paint and everything.
Okay. All right, guys, you clean everything up. Got the vacuum. You're gonna vacuum out the track, or did you vacuum that? You already vacuumed out the track. Vacuum up there if we need to. We're gonna get the doors in, guys. Okay, guys, we got the first door in, all complete. No cracks, no scratches, nothing. Everything's looking good. A little blemish down there. That's just the backing pulling off. But look how nice this slides, guys. Look at that. Brand new track. Nothing's bowing. Done right. Okay, now we're going to put in the... I need a little room. We're going to put in the next one. Yeah, guys, this staircase is killing me. Okay, anyway. Over here, you'll notice the back one rolls a little bit smoother than the old one. Smooth. That's because these rollers are new. They have like a grease on them, but I like to take some WD-40 and I like to just send some. There's like right in the side of this right here. And then I like really putting it in the track. I'm gonna let Vinny do it, but what I do is I just make sure I get some in that little crack on the sides. And then of course, he never filled up his bottle, so I'm not gonna fight with this thing.
Yeah,
He'll do the track.
bitch. I can do it quick. Look.
Okay. Look at that, guys. Okay, let's work it in. Then we're gonna put the hand. Oh, yeah, I can feel it already. Good job, Vinny. Let's see. Let's roll that. Oh, look at that. Good job, son. Okay, now we're gonna put the handle on. See how it has a handle here? So he's gonna measure the top and put a piece of tape or something to mark it, and then he'll put the other one. And when you guys do that, you got to get it right up to the line here. Anyway, all right, guys, here's the handle right here, and he's gonna keep playing with that WD-40, and everything looks good. Yeah, all good. Okay. We're going to fix her. She said last night when it rained, the water came underneath her door, and I was looking at the rubber. I'll show you what I think is wrong because, well, let's go look at it. Alright, guys. A little rain came in last night, and you really don't want to have to deal with this because it's sunk. They took the fire, the decks were redone, and it was fiberglass. This is called Alldek. Alldek makes this property, and they pretty much have the run on the the way they do it, but it's fiberglass with resin and new wood, chicken wire. Then they float it with cement or mortar, and then once it's floated, then they can put their fiberglass on top of that with resin. Then they put a texture coat on it, then they put a finish coat, and all this has been here. And the last thing you want to do is try to have to cut this perfect to get this out. And if you notice, the rubber is out of the thing here. Usually if you get that rubber back in, or buy a new rubber if we need it, we will. When you get it like that, what'll happen is it builds itself up. It builds itself up to where it'll probably rub right under here the right way. So we're going to see if this rubber still has its integrity. We'll put it in place. If it doesn't, we'll leave it there and we'll go get a new rubber and bring it back to her later. Okay, guys.
37 1/8.
Okay, so the handle will go over there at 37 1/8, guys. He's going to wipe it off with something. I'd use that Kleenex. That's the best thing. Okay, guys, I'm not going to make him nervous, so I'm going to clean that off.
Clean that is up.
Why do you have to do that with a big-ass smile? I don't know, that smile creeps me out. What's up with that?
Fine.
That's better.
Jeez.
Alright, so...
Sorry. I'll make it look like I hate my job. I'm sorry.
How far did I have it away from there?
Okay.
I'd say a quarter.
I'll say a little bit more. Want to hold this?
Yeah. You get it on the wood. What was it?
37 1/8.
Is it straight? Looks good.
Look at it before we press it.
Press it. Looks great. No. The top looks a little to the left. Bring the bottom out
That
to the
way?
left. Yeah, just a little bit.
That's what I noticed too.
These guys, you can move this around
Like that?
several times before you pressure on it.
Should I
Yeah,
press
that looks good. Press it down. Not too hard though.
No, just to...
This is pressure tape, guys. Contact pressure tape. You can pull it off and on for a while, but then when you get it, you want it, put some pressure on it, and it's done deal.
But you don't want to break the glass too.
Yeah, don't break the glass when you do it. All right, we're good. All right, guys, we're all done. Everything's in. Everything's good here. That'll never come out of that hole in the wood there. Okay, that's it, guys. We're all done here. Look at that. We're going to clean up, put our tools away, and see what we can do with our front door. Okay, guys. It's deteriorated. Look.
I think it's like embedded in it.
Yeah, the rubber is tore off. See, guys? So what we're going to do, it's not a big job. You just pull up one end, rip the old out, and then get needle nose and pull all those out. Then the new one, Vinny, goes like this. But there's 3 different sizes. So if you could, just cut a little piece off like that and take it with you so we get the right, or just buy them all. Just buy all 3 or 4. And then that way we don't leave her with a airspace here. Okay. And buy all 3 or 4, whatever sizes they got, and then you just put it in. Okay? And the way you do it, you cut it to length. Try to get it not like this. Might have shrunk up. I'm not going to blame the installer. Sometimes they do shrink up. But with that being said, he should alert. Well, we're talking about somebody that did all this before she got the building. So anyway, I guess that's what we'll do. She's got to have it because if water's coming in, it's going to buckle up her floor. So we don't want that. So we're going to take care of that pretty soon, right away. She really don't have a choice on this one unless she wants to run her floor. So I'm just going to do it. And she's all right with it. She knows if it has to be done, I don't have to call her on something like this. Anyway, we'll get it done. All right, guys, that's going to be it. I think we're all done for the day. I got everything put away. I bought some materials, guys. It's in my front, but I just don't feel like putting this shit away right now. All right, we're going to get out. Vinny's going to clean up. He's going to stick around and clean up a little bit. And we're going to order a new rubber if we can't get it at Home Depot. And that'll be that, guys. See, guys, I got all this shit to put away. I got that new fan. Alicia burned up the black blow dryer, so I got a new blow dryer. DeWalt yellow. It's not DeWalt yellow, but whatever. Anyway, you guys know I'm a DeWalt guy, but anyway, I've got all this shit to put away. I'll do it another day. Alright, guys, let's see what Alicia's cooking. Jesus Christ, girl.
It's a
Look
sick,
at that.
What is it?
sick day clay mask.
Oh, it's this, a what?
It's a detox clay mask.
Oh,
Look at that.
lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, look what she's making me, guys. She's keeping me healthy.
Right?
She brought me fucking, what is that energy drink? You killing me with one hand and saving me with the other. That energy drink.
That works, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, guys, she's doing better today. Look, let me see your face.
Oh.
She's looking better. She's feeling better. She took yesterday completely off the house and everything, and now she's back at it. Thank you, Alicia. That looks really healthy. Thank you, babe. Well, guys, it's time for... Well, I guess it's time for playing. I thought we were going to do the invoice. She loves to play. Let her have it once in a while.
No.
Come on, let her have it once in a while. Let her win.
It is. I'm gonna get hit in the face.
Silly bitch. Alright, enough playtime. Alright, guys, that's going to be it. I'll load these up and get them out.